What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. I want to thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code as well in the pinned comments. Some free supplements. All you have to do is pay shipping. Also, I'm a Webull preferred influencer. Use that link. Deposit $5 or more. They will give you $11 worth of stock. And yes, you can sell them and pocket the money if you'd like. Also, you guys, massive morning. It's amazing how quickly things ramp back up as we get to release week. And I want to focus on Eric's tweet here. Obviously, one of the premier commentators in the Madden community. I have great conversations with Eric. We talked a lot about Madden. We talked about regular life. We've done some collaborations in the past. And he responds to an image of just how bad this game looked today. With face of the franchise defaults you to rookie, it's hard to get good gameplay. I noticed the coverage is nice on all Madden, but everything else is definitely not great. I don't know how much the day one patch will affect it. I use this because, again, he's a respected person within our community, but this was the sentiment a lot of people came to me with. Face of the franchise is on rookie, you can't expect good gameplay. My response to that is very simple. I don't believe Madden has the concepts of rookie, pro, all Madden, where players vary themselves that way. And if it's supposed to be the easiest game mode for you, why are the receivers not completely covered by default? It doesn't make a lot of sense. And also, as far as a day one patch is concerned, if EA can't fix things in a dev cycle, right? If they can't fix things on a actual dev kit, how are they going to affect it with a patch? It just doesn't seem like that's going to be probable. But moving forward, what this video is really about, you go back in time. This is August 22nd of last year. You see a lot of people put this up. This actually here got over 200,000 views. Going through Madden 17, 18, 19, 20, showing the celebrations nearly identical. The only things that changed were a confetti overlay and some of the angles. And I offer this to you because this shows to EA, we're aware of what's going on, right? We understand what you're doing with your game and we're demanding a better product. Right? To EA, this should be embarrassing. And I can't find the article now, but they did vow to change it this year. And I'm not saying EA deleted anything. I'm saying this article was done by a third party, and I just can't find it. I know I covered it on my channel, but there's a lot of videos on my channel. I can't find the specific reference. But going back to the video QJB did, and the face of the franchise images I used, one of my viewers posted in that video something extremely relevant, that the celebrations for face of the franchise are very much the same. And that astonishes me because this is EA essentially here being called out for doing something, then promoting Madden 22 while knowing they were simply going to do it again. You know, this is a company that continually showcases to us why we can't get an improved product. To me, this is honestly just deceptive, not marketing, but just game programming and logic, and knowing that you're taking advantage of your customer. Let's go back and take a look at this. This is why QJB is such an incredible commentator, an entertainer, because you guys all have the same experience with this game. So to be in this community, you have to be special for people to pay attention to you, because everyone gets the same experience. You watch and play the same thing we do. So for you to watch somebody talk about it, they have to bring something special to the table. That's why there's so few people really in our community with massive reach. This is a handshake between a player and a coach, and here you go, Madden 22, same exact thing. It's the same exact player models. It's the same exact cinematic movie. These are the easy things to fix, guys. Replacing these cutscenes is easy work. If they can't do this, then they're never going to do the hard work. Right? They changed the angle a little bit, but if you're keen at what you're looking at, if you pay attention to the detail, you know that it's the same. They're selling it as something new, but it's not. Let's go to this cutscene here. Right? You can see the camera kind of flat, players on this base, players around the base. And again, this is going on 3 years of the same exact celebration. Remember when Madden 20 came out and we had college football back in the game? Everyone got excited. Everyone wanted to know what it was going to lead to, where it was going to go. Where has it really went? You played 2 more games? I mean, the championship cutscenes are the exact same. This is the exact same scene. It's just the camera panned up. The players are in the same position. The same player is holding the trophy. It just goes to different player models. If you're accepting of this and you're okay with it, that's one thing. But that doesn't mean everyone else is going to be. Some of us expect better from a product. I'll show you this last one, and honestly, if you look closely, this is the most damaging one. So here you have a player, number 7, with what I refer to as Madden face, right? When we look at bad Madden plays, that's the face I make, that grimace. You have the coach with the hand on the player's shoulder pad, and you have 2 right arms on the trophy. One from number 7, one from number 5 as he holds it. Okay, so pay very close attention to this trophy and how it's being held and the way the coach is kind of patting the player on the back. Because you're about to see it right now from a different angle. The coach has been replaced with a player model, but it's the exact same thing. They basically inverted the coach to the other side. Is this worth you paying full price for a game? Not 1, not 2, but 3 years in a row. We're not talking about 1 year to the next, guys. We're talking about Madden 20 to Madden 22. After we've known that it's an issue, brought it to their attention, they've committed to change it. I understand that this isn't the Super Bowl celebration, but let's be fair. They should have known right then and there, hey, they're aware that, some of these celebrations and some of these cutscenes are being reused. And it's the same asset, we're just making changes. Let's not insult our customer by doing it again. Let's actually get in there and do some hard work and make the game better. Get some other, cutscenes put in. But instead, we're getting SpongeBob Stadium, Giannis, The Yard. This is what we're talking about when you say get your game right before you do all those things. Okay, when you play through this now and you get a special set of gloves to use in the yard, does that matter as much as them going in and actually improving what you're seeing? And don't sit there and say, oh, this is just a cutscene. People fast forward through it. No, the reason people fast forward through it is because we become so accustomed to EA giving us the same thing over and over and over. They're not even bashful about it. This is why DJ Khaled is in Madden. Another one. Over and over. You take that time, you take that energy, you take those resources, but look at what you're doing on what you sell the game with. Face of the franchise. It's no mistake that QJB is leading with Face of the franchise today. This is the story mode that they're trying to build their game around to sell you, to get you out of games like MLB The Show and 2K, that have incredibly deep player modes, that make you want to spend time with the game and watch creators go out and make characters. But again, that doesn't happen with Madden unless you've got a commentator that has personality, that can blend in other games, that can bring you something unique, because the same exact things we see is the same exact things you see. Why are you going to watch someone play the same exact game that you're playing? Madden becomes more of a walkthrough than anything else. Do you see 1,000 people on YouTube walking through the Blair Witch game? No. Because no one's going to watch somebody walk through the same exact thing they're going to do. That's exactly where Madden is with its content creators. That's why we're out here kind of struggling to a degree, because there's other games that have massive followings, but our game is so bad. This is what we're left with. Do you think other quality games have content creators sitting here assessing that the cutscenes are the same, that they just went in and changed the camera angles, trying to fool you into thinking that they made something different when they didn't? I don't believe that's the case. I believe other game companies actually try, put in effort, and don't settle for all the extra rhetoric that someone in the building would say, hey, before we put Giannis in our game, before we put Big Bird in our game, before Oscar the Grouch goes deep and opens the lid and catches the bomb, I've been playing God of War over here, and we need to make our game like that game, a good game. So Sean and Clint, I got a question for you. What are you guys doing over there? Do you really think that we're this dumb? Do you really want to play us all for a fool? Because it seems like that's the only answer to these questions, guys. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking out. And I will be back in the week with more commentary.